Yes. Welcome back, everybody, to Altcoin Daily, where you subscribe for a video on cryptocurrency every day. That's right, guys. In this new, exciting, yet sometimes confusing world of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency and blockchain, the goal of this channel is to make this new, exciting world as palatable and as digestible as possible. And we do that with daily videos. So guys, hit that subscribe button and let's get into it. My name's Austin, by the way. Great to have you here. Alrighty, before we get to these altcoin updates, let's take a look at the market. Well, as you can see right off the bat, we had a bit of a correction yesterday. Around, I think, around $14 billion left the market just yesterday. Maybe even 15, I don't know, 15 billion. Just yesterday we were at around 225. Now we're at 211. So what is that? That's 14 billion. And what do we think about this? Well, I'm not a financial expert by any means. I'm just a guy, but in my opinion, this is nothing we weren't expecting. We'd seen some nice, steady, healthy growth for the last week and a half. We even saw this, relatively large influx of cash just the other day. And, we were due for a correction. And in this case, it came in the form of $14 billion, which, in the grand scheme of things is relatively small. We saw the all-time lows just a few weeks ago last year at 187 compared to the all-time highs we saw way early this year of over $800 billion. So $14 billion, not huge in the grand scheme of things, but hopefully we continue to trend upward in spite of it. And let's zoom in a little deeper. Guys, check this out. Bitcoin just yesterday was around 6,700, I believe, and now 6,400. Right? We're down 3-4%. And Bitcoin dominance is ever increasing. Just a few days ago, we were at 51.5, I believe. Now we're at 53, which just shows these altcoins. Yeah, we see it right here. These altcoins are losing the most money, market cap. And yeah, actually, let's zoom in on this a little, guys. Let's find out the biggest losers and gainers of the day. Alrighty. And who's to say, who knows exactly why these go up and down? For example, I looked up, I'm not invested in Aurora, I looked them up, and I could see no notable news of why they would be up 17%, but regardless, they're the big winner for today. And Steam's up by 5%, and Zcash is up by 2%. And Zcash, if I had to guess, Vitalik Buterin, the founder of Ethereum, he just mentioned, it got big press yesterday, maybe 2 days ago, that he can use, I don't know if he plans to, but he's talking about using Zsnarks, what Zcash uses, to increase the transactions per second for Ethereum. So Zcash got a little play. And as for some of these others, Dentacoin, who the hell knows? If there's any takeaway from this, it's really, except for, look at this, just 0.2%, 0.2. Majority's in the red today. And let's take a look at that. Yeah, wow, I mean, we definitely recognize these coins, right? XRP, which was the huge gainer of the week, I would say. We went from 25 cents all the way to, I think, 77 cents in the matter of a few days. Now we seem to be leveling off at 47. And just in my opinion, XRP, it passed Ethereum, the flippening, it passed Ethereum for the number 2 spot for a brief second. A lot of people say we'll do it again by the end of the year. We'll see. But either way, I don't think we're going back to 25 cents. I think we'll probably level off, around 40, even if we drop to 30. Just the reason that XRapid is coming out in the next few months. Somebody high up in XRP, Ripple, said by the end of this next month. But either way, with that big release coming out, I don't think we'll get back to 25. But 40, yeah, we're doing it. And let's see the other stuff. Stellar, Funfair. So, a lot of great projects are in the red today. What do you guys think about that? Guys, really, who knows why? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I just wanted to share it with you, right? Use this channel as a jumping off point. That's why you subscribe. But let's keep going. Guys, I'm going to give you 3 updates. I'm going to start with Cardano. Cardano, what is it? It is number 9 in the rankings. I'm very bullish on Cardano, and Charles Hoskinson, their CEO, he gave a brief hello from Japan just the other day, I think 2 days ago. And I just want to share this update with you. Very short. Let me share it with you. I follow him on Twitter. Our Twitter is at altcoindailyio. Link in the description. Give us a follow. But he basically said in his little 2-minute update, he said the 1-year anniversary of Cardano is coming up. Yes, hard to believe. Cardano, to me, it has so much hype. It seems like such a solid project. You think for me personally, you'd think it would have been around longer, but going on a year since really the release of Cardano to the public, I should say. And his little update, where are we? His little update was, one, they'll be celebrating a big event in China for their 1-year anniversary with some panels and some galas. And not only in China, but throughout the world. He'll be in China. He's in Japan at the moment. But his other big announcement was that the Infinito wallet, Cardano is getting their own Infinito wallet, which is a mobile wallet. Now, Infinito, I sometimes have trouble pronouncing that, Infinito, it's a universal wallet, so that can store EOS and ERC20 tokens and a lot of great stuff. Well, Cardano is getting their own mobile wallet, Infinito. So really just a small announcement from Cardano, but he's keeping us updated. So just another place to store your Cardano, your ADA. Now, what did that do for the price? Well, Cardano is currently trading at 8 cents. It's down with the rest of the market. Saw all-time highs back at the beginning of this year at 128. Right now we're at 8, and if we zoom in the last 7 days, just really following the market. So really great buying opportunity. In my opinion, one of the reasons I like Cardano, or I should say I do like Cardano, but one of the reasons I think it's a good buying opportunity is because their mainnet, like I said, they're so new. Their mainnet doesn't come out till, I think, January of next year or Q1 of next year, 2019. And while a lot of these other cryptocurrencies mainnet launched in this incredibly bearish market, so it didn't help the price as much as it could, I feel Cardano is going to get their mainnet out right when the market is hopefully seeing way more steady and healthy growth and consistent growth. So I think, in a couple months, about 4 months, I think everybody's going to be FOMOing into Cardano. Solid project now. Let me know what you guys think. Next up is Electroneum. Now, again, a long time ago, I signed up for mobile mining. It was very glitchy, didn't really stick with it. I'm not invested, but I still am on their email list, and I want to share this email with you guys, because whether or not you like Electroneum, they are still doing things in the background. So the title of the email was Electroneum Instant Payment Live, now the easiest cryptocurrency to integrate. All right, and this is from Richard Ells, their CEO, and I have some big news. A year ago, we had a vision of creating a cryptocurrency that is so simple to use and acquire that almost everybody can access it. We focus on the 99%, where everybody else focuses on the 1%. Not sure what that means. I think everybody's focusing on mass adoption. But anyway, the updates were, number one, this was more cool. Well, this is cool. And this is something that Electroneum has going for it. It says, easy access for users was the first step to get users, acquire users, easy access, and now we have over 1 million app installs, and we're proud to say that the Electroneum app has the same retention level as Instagram. Wow, so the same retention level as Instagram. It's pretty big. One thing that I just want to point out, it probably doesn't have the same amount of active monthly users. I think Instagram, obviously one of the top apps, still has more, but still, they have a very strong base, which is great for Electroneum, great for the crypto community. And really the meat of the announcement was the Electroneum instant payment API system for vendors is now open and in beta. So what does that mean? Instant payment API system for vendors, so for merchants. But we've made integrating cryptocurrency payments ridiculously easy. Nice. And what does this mean? It means every web agency in the world understands integrating API interfaces. which is now what Electroneum has. Every web agency in the world understands them, but hardly any web agencies around the world understand blockchain. Even better, our system is truly instant. Our API gives an instant notification to vendors, shop or online store owners, so online or brick and mortar stores, that the payment is on its way. So if it's used, instant notification for the vendors. The vendor is assured of the payment, which allows instant checkout. The user can walk out of the coffee shop with their coffee, or the user can check out online, buying their airtime top-up, for instance, whatever that means, without having to wait for blockchain. So big news. I mean, so what is it? It's Electroneum Instant Payment API System for vendors is now open. So a lot of people know Electroneum for their mobile mining. I wasn't really into it, but Electroneum is meant to be that currency, that cryptocurrency for instant daily transactions like buying a cup of coffee. Well, now, the API system for vendors is open and in beta. And while not a lot of companies understand blockchain, they do understand API interfaces. Say what you want about Electroneum, like I said, but really good for them and really good for the crypto community. They are doing stuff behind the scenes. Right now they're at 1 cent, and yeah, I mean, they're just spiking with the market. They're still actually ranked 60. Well, my bad. They did go up in ranking. They've been flirting under in the top 100, under the top 100. They are well in the top 100 of 68. So that's that update. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. The last one, and this is one that's, I think, sort of most exciting for me, and guys, by the way, if you're getting any value, give this video a like. Let me know in the comments that this is the kind of stuff that you find value in. Just helps us grow as a channel. Let's get to the last update. CNBC features VeChain, VET, on the tech show Advancements with Ted Danson. So America's sweetheart, male sweetheart, Ted Danson, introduced his viewership to VeChain. And guys, I'm going to leave this link. Technology. Oh man, I wanted this without sound. Anyway, I'm going to leave this link in the description below. But it basically goes from about 14-minute mark all the way to about the 30-minute mark, 15 minutes of Ted Danson explaining VeChain to the world, which comes with explaining cryptocurrency. And I'm not going to play this video because it's very basic in some sense, because he's just sharing basically what cryptocurrency is, and specifically VeChain is. Something that it does highlight in the segment is the segment also highlights VeChain's new partnership with BYD, which is the world's largest electric vehicle manufacturer. Based in China, BYD manufactures hybrid, combustible, and electric cars, logistics vehicles, taxis, coaches, sanitary trucks, off-road vehicles, and heavy equipment. So, automobiles. And big partnership, which is something VeChain has going for them, the partnerships that they're building. But and actually that's kind of the difference for me between Electroneum and VeChain. It's totally different cryptocurrencies. I regret saying that almost, but I should have mentioned this before. While Electroneum, I do applaud them for doing all this stuff behind the scenes. And people might ask, like, why aren't you invested in them? And guys, make your own decisions. I'm just telling you what I'm thinking, but they don't have, for me, the mobile mining did not really catch on. And it seems like I don't know anybody that offers, any vendors that, accepts Electroneum's instant payments. And this could change right now, but in terms of mass adoption, it seems to me that nobody's really catching on to the Electroneum vibe. That's just me, and as opposed to VeChain, it is building solid partnerships. And just to finish this off, it plans to utilize, so what does BYD plan to use with blockchain? It plans to utilize the VeChain Thor blockchain to create a carbon trading system that analyzes the amount of harmful emissions vehicles send into... Okay, let me start again. Oh my god, they plan to utilize the VeChain Thor blockchain to create a carbon trading system that analyzes the amount of harmful emissions vehicles send into the atmosphere and reward operators that pollute the least. So you get those microtransactions if your vehicle is up to par with the environmental standards. which is definitely very good for the community. And let's continue on VeChain. So this is it. I looked up VeChain in the news. This partnership just happened in September. So this little thing with Ted Danson is coming out at the perfect time. But it announced its partnership with BYD and PIC, two of the biggest Chinese companies in their sectors. And that got me thinking, guys. I wanted a list of every single partnership VeChain has. And actually, there's this great site online called VeChainInsider.com, a complete list of VeChain partners. And let me just highlight too that I kind of forgot about. We talk about IBM with Stellar all the time. We talk about some of these newer partnerships VeChain has. Have we forgot about the PwC partnership? PricewaterhouseCoopers, or better known as PwC, one of the biggest four auditors worldwide. IBM, Ford, Dell, Cisco, and 3M are some of their largest clients, with PwC providing auditing service for 400 plus out of the Fortune 500 companies. So PwC, who has all these big clients, also is partnered with VeChain. And what do they do with VeChain? Well, PwC will offer VeChain's blockchain-powered solutions to its big client base, providing its client with improved product verification and traceability. So that's what VeChain does. Supply chain management cryptocurrency. PwC is using it. And last one I want to highlight with you guys before I turn it over to you guys is BMW Group. I know you guys know BMW. It's a German multi-international car and motorcycle manufacturer. Well, VeChain is participating in the BMW Startup Garage program as a venture client. I've heard of a venture capitalist or investor, but what is a venture client? Well, the BMW Group becomes a customer of the startup at the time when the product, technology, or service is not yet ready for the market. So BMW Group is not so much investing in VeChain, but they're becoming a venture capitalist by saying BMW Group is going to become their customer at a time when VeChain is so new, it might not be ready for the market, or it's not really that well known. And I actually looked up more about the BMW BMW venture client, and a direct quote on what that means is this. This is from BMW. Basically, we asked, what can we offer to the best startup on earth? And this is for any of their venture clients. So when they created this venture client program, this is it. Basically, we asked, what can we offer to the best startup on earth with the best technology, lots of cash, and the most talent to get them to come to us and not to somebody else? Well, the best thing we could offer is to be their first, hence venture client. No VC or accelerator out there would say that they can achieve that value proposition because they're not clients, they're investors. Ultimately, what makes a startup successful is a good client. That was really what kicked off the thought of being a venture client and working with startups at a much earlier stage than we normally do and get them to succeed faster. So essentially it's saying, what do you do with a very promising company that has cash, they're working out their technology, and you believe in them. They don't necessarily need the cash if they have a lot. What they need is partnerships. And that's what BMW Group is doing, and they chose VeChain as one of those people. Guys, those two, combined with their new one, they're racking them in. Now, what did this do for the price? Product of this bear market, number 19, I see VeChain as being a top 10 coin by next year. That's just me. But right now they're at 1 cent. Guys, I turn it over to you. I hope you enjoyed the sort of the brief breakdown of the crypto market, these altcoin updates. Let me know in the comments what you found the most value in, or if there's an altcoin that I missed, or some information that you have something to add on to. Let me know in the comments, guys. This is a team effort. We're a community here, and we're going to be built up together. All right, guys. Thanks for checking in. We'll see you tomorrow.